Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, November 6th, 2012. This is Talk to Me Tuesday number 67. Not a whole lot crafty this week. I am quite a bit late getting this done. I am going to try and make this as quick as possible. This is like the third time that I've tried, only because each time I'm finding things I'm showing aren't showing up correctly. So let's get on with it. As far as my shoulder, it is starting to feel better. I am going to start physical therapy tomorrow. I will keep you posted as far as how it's going. I am still out of work, but, you know, I'd rather err on the side of caution and not go to work and have it get re-injured. So I will do the physical therapy and we'll see what happens from there. Craftiness. Adventures in paper piecing. The only thing I have to say on that is congratulations to our one and only Miss Ofenjen for another one of her blocks being published in Quiltmaker's 100 block magazine. So congratulations there. I will put the link to SewHooked down below. Go check it out. It is an absolutely cute little scarecrow that she did. So yeah, get a chance, check it out. I do look forward to getting the magazine and once again having it autographed by our celebrity in the mix. So just a little sad note, I'm sorry to hear of your little kitty Buttons passing away. I think it is better that they pass in their sleep than that they suffer. So I'm glad her little kitty went peacefully, but I am sorry to hear about it. We do have a high note about one of our little kitties. We feed any stray little kitties who come around looking for a meal, and one of them that we've been taking care of that we call Furface, who is just an absolutely big ball of furry love, has a home. My son's girlfriend absolutely fell in love with Furface, and so he now has a home. He doesn't have to be out in the cold and all sorts of elements anymore, and that is a good thing. So he is settling into his new home. It didn't take him as long. We went over to visit today. He was hiding behind the stove. I got him out from behind the stove, and Sasha actually sat there holding him and petting him, and he relaxed more into it, and he has not gone back into hiding. So yay for Furface. I'm glad that it's working out for him. I really, really wish we could do that with all the little stray kitties, is to get them a really good home where we know they're going to be loved. But unfortunately, you know, that's not possible, or they'd probably all be living in here. So, him included, but that's okay. So anyway, on with the craftiness. I don't have a whole lot to show. My video is late because one of the things I'm going to show is not yet 100% complete, and only because one of the women I subscribed to showed these absolutely gorgeous rag dolls she made for her granddaughters. And it's been so many years since I've actually made a cloth doll that, you know, I decided I really needed to revisit a craft that I enjoyed at one point in time. I think the only reason I really stopped is because my sewing machine was such an old sewing machine. I started having a lot of issues with it, so, you know, I just stopped using it, and then I just never ended up going back to making any more dolls. But one of these days I'll pull them out and I'll take some pattern pictures and maybe do like a slideshow with it. But so she inspired me. I found a basic ragdoll body pattern, and I would like to introduce you all to Francine. And you'll have to forgive Francine. She doesn't have a face yet. This is Francine. I know the lighting is absolutely terrible in here because it's so late at night, but not too much we can do. I held off on the video because I was trying to find a face to put on Francine, and I just found one probably half an hour before I ended up taping this video, and it didn't, you know, it's not something I had time enough to complete. But Francine is wearing a dress made of absolutely gorgeous fabric that was sent to me from Clumsy Cord. Nice Christmas fabric. Her body is made of muslin. I absolutely love muslin for making cloth dolls because, you know, it has just the right coloring to it, the right texture to it, you know, and it stuffs really well. So, and Francine's hair is made out of Red Heart Super Saver in the color Cornmeal, and I actually attached it 2 strands at a time just to frame her face and around the nape of her neck. And she has her pretty little red and green bows in her hair. And the only thing Francine is really missing is her face and something for her little feet. So next week you will see the completed Francine, who will have her face and little slippers on her feet and, you know, whatever other little embellishments I decide to add to her. But this is Francine. I think she came out absolutely gorgeous. I'm happy with her. So, especially all this hair. Don't we all wish we had a beautiful head of hair like that? So then, Sasha and I went to a rummage sale recently. And one of the things I found was this box of crocheted goodies. And I brought it home and I was looking through it. And there are 55 of this size square. There were 15 of this size square, and then there was this completed just single crocheted piece made in Christmas colors. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with this. I haven't figured that out, you know. I'm sure if I laid it out, my kitty would be happy with it. She tends to love crocheted things. With these, I'm thinking of doing like a ripple pattern type little lap robe or something. I don't know yet. Have to figure it out. You'll see when I do. And then I decided to take some of these and make this really gorgeous little Afghan for Miss Francine to keep her warm in these cold, cold days. Like I said, the squares were done. The only thing I actually did was add the row of green around the squares, put them together, and then just do a red edging around the whole thing. And that was it. So it was kind of nice to not sit down and make every one of the squares. But there's her nice little Afghan, and so Francine will stay nice and warm. So, folks, this is crafty for me this week. You know, but next week you'll see the completed Francine. So, other than that, you know, I hope your week was craftier than mine. Seemed like last week I had so much, but that's okay. You know, I'm happy with what I did. So anyway, I look forward to watching everyone's videos. I hope everyone has a wonderfully crafty week and a wonderfully crafty weekend. For me, I am going to go get this edited and uploaded because I know it's after 9 o'clock at night already. But, you know, that's Francine's fault because she just couldn't think of a little face for her until then. So, but that's okay. Other than that, you know, for me, it's going to be off to the editing and uploading. For you, it is good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever it is. I really do hope it's an absolutely great one. If you're in the colder climate, stay warm. If you're in the warmer climate, stay cool. Other than that, I will see everybody next week. Goodbye.